Yep, that's a problem. The other day, when I got to work, I noticed a puddle of coolant underneath my Bronco. It was underneath the passenger side, right side of my radiator, and looking at it, it looked like it was coming straight from the radiator. I don't think it's a water pump, which I plan on changing the water pump anyway before my trip, but I think it's the radiator itself. When I built the distribution block bracket, I was moving the radiator a little bit, and I might have cracked one of the plastic tanks on the side. It's still the original radiator from 1994, so it's 27 years old. So I need to figure out what's going on. I ran down to the local parts store, bought a radiator and cap test kit. I didn't buy it, I rented it. So I'll give that a shot. I'll see what that brings up. Hopefully it's maybe just a hose, I don't know, but the fact that I was moving the radiator in and out, I'm kind of worried that I might have cracked that tank. So we'll take a look, get it figured out. I think I found the problem. It's right there on top. Yep, that's a problem. So I found my problem. Time for a new radiator. I'm not sure which direction I'm going to go with the radiator. I think at this point I'm going to look at either a double or triple row aluminum radiator. I'll just have to do some research, figure out what I want to get. But yeah, time for a new radiator. I think while I'm at it, I'm going to replace all the hoses and the water pump with it, just for peace of mind. I don't want to be in the middle of nowhere and have my water pump go out. And same goes with the radiator. I don't want to get a cheap radiator and have problems out in the middle of nowhere either. So yeah, time for a new radiator. Yep, leaking now. As I said though, I'm gonna change out my water pump. Let's see if I can get a good view of it right up there. It's not leaking right now. If you look behind it, you can see that the intake has been leaking for a few years now. Let's see, yeah, like right there. It's been leaking a few years, and looks like it's worse now that I'm pushing or pressurizing the radiator. Well, maybe I'll be resealing my intake while I'm at it. Fun. So I've been thinking, since I have to do, obviously, the radiator, I've had this core support sitting around for about the last 3 years. Finally got it painted a couple months ago. My original core support is all rusted out at the bottom. So at this point I'm debating taking everything out, including the engine, resealing the engine. I need a new water pump. I need an intake gasket on it, which I know I'm going to break the bolts pulling the intake out. I either have a rear main or a oil pan gasket seal that's leaking. So it might just be easier at this point, tear the whole front end apart, pull the engine out, reseal the engine, put the new core support in, new radiator, new hoses, new water pump, throw everything back together and call it good. So that's going to be a big project. hopefully I'm gonna have to get parts ordered, which again I'm gonna have to do some research on the radiator. I'm gonna go with the Motorcraft water pump. First one lasted 190,000 miles and still going, so I might as well go with Motorcraft. Figure out which radiator I want and which way I want to go with the intake gasket. Get everything pulled and go from there.